What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nick
and Tieara, and this is the Made in the 90s podcast.
We create this podcast to share our experiences as a young black couple navigating through college, relationships, and personal growth.
Y'all, we've been together since high school and overcame so many ups and downs, and we're still learning how to love ourselves while loving each other.
The purpose of this podcast is to educate, relate, and debate on various topics surrounding current events, relationship struggles, and black culture.
So, without further ado, this is the Made in the 90s podcast. Welcome to a new episode of the Made in the 90s podcast. As always, these are your two favorite hosts, Tieara
and Nick. Wow. So, the second week in a row? This is what we doing?
In a row.
You just gonna host?
I mean, you can host if you want to.
You turned on the record and they ain't saying nothing. You just got straight into it, and I'm turning around like, oh, this nigga really hosting. Really gonna steal my gig.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Next week, I'm hosting.
Happy Monday, fellas, you guys.
You hear this? That's me putting my foot down. That's what that is.
Happy Monday and happy belated Easter.
I guess. Anyway, yes. Happy Monday, happy belated Easter. Unfortunately, we can't be with our family because of the quarantine. But, at least some of us can be with our family. But we definitely can. We're trapped in the goddamn house.
All day, 24/7, doing the same thing every day.
Yes.
But I am grateful that I'm alive and healthy. So
absolutely.
That's always great.
That's all we can ask for, man. And a bit of good news. I did get my job back with more money. So I'm definitely happy about that because last week, as I was telling y'all, I got laid off right before, we did that episode and whatnot. So it was, interesting time for me being unemployed for a week. So, yeah, I enjoyed my week off, so to say. All of this has really been months off with this quarantine crap. But, yeah, so another thing, YouTube definitely coming soon.
Yeah, we got the camera, we got the ring light.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every time we get something that's progressing the YouTube channel, something else is holding it back. So now we're still waiting to figure out what we're going to do as far as the backdrop or if we want to make up a background. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then on top of that, we're trying to figure out if we want to stay in this apartment for another year or if we want to move somewhere else. Mm-hmm. It's just a lot going on. We're trying to kick out the YouTube channel as soon as possible, but we also want it to be quality. Absolutely. So we rather take our time and figure out what we're going to do than rush it and it look a hot mess. But it's coming soon, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. We already know no process is perfect and it's not going to be perfect, but we want to make sure that we showcase our abilities and make sure it's done to the best of our abilities rather than just rushing out a product.
Yeah, and on top of that, I'm not filming no video until my hair and my eyebrows and at least my nails are done because I'm not ready to get on camera looking crazy. And nobody is doing my hair right now, so listen, we not gonna be on camera looking crazy.
You can get the Erykah Badu scarf going.
I'm not getting on camera wearing no scarf. No.
You might as well.
Anyway, for this episode, we wanted to get into a conversation that had came up recently, and we wanted to talk about relationships with the opposite sex. And especially in the workplace and at school, I wanted to touch on different aspects of that, but we can get into this episode.
So me and Tieara have opposing views on relationships.
No, before we start, let's start where this topic came from.
Okay.
Dominic, his sister, shout out Monka.
Roger,
her husband, and I were in the living room. I forgot what we were watching. But the conversation came up where Dominic has said that he compliments his female coworkers at work.
Everyone. I said, you see how women remember selective details.
No.
I'll compliment
Dominic said
everyone
that
at
he
work.
compliments his female coworkers at work, but he doesn't do it
Okay.
because he's actually complimenting him. He's doing it to basically get things done at work.
Okay, so here's what she got it wrong.
This is the example that he gave me. He told me that he
Go.
walks up to a coworker or talks to a coworker and says, "Hey, I noticed your hair. I like your hair. Such and such, such and
That's
such."
the example. That's nothing I've ever said though.
But he felt like that was okay to say. Did you not? Go ahead and explain it. Go explain it.
I don't feel like that's because that's too personal.
Okay.
I should have went there with that example. The things I usually say, I usually talk about shoes or a dope shirt or something like that, or something like a bracelet or something like that. Something simple for real. I read this book. I don't read a lot of books, but the one book I did read was the 48 Laws of Power, and that book changed me forever. And it's something that I like go by almost every day. So in the workplace, I was using these principles basically to get things done that I wanted to get done.
And what principle says that you have to compliment female coworkers?
It's not about that, yo. The principle is about making people feel good about you so they do good things for you when you need them to. It's
but there's
like
other ways to make but there's other ways to make people feel good without having to compliment them. Because I feel like when a person, a male or female in a relationship, compliments the other sex, it then becomes a boundary crossed. So the example that you gave, why are you so
boundary
surprised?
cross.
Yeah.
Everybody and their mama know I'm in a happy relationship.
That doesn't matter.
Soon to be married. Everybody knows this shit.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
What you don't understand, and what me and your sister tried to explain to you the other night, was that I listen.
Mm-hmm.
I trust Dominic 1,000%. But I don't know these females that he work with. I don't know the females that he is in class with. So I never know their intentions. So just based off the compliment that you gave, just the example that you gave. The example was, "Oh, I noticed that your hair is done. Your hair looks nice. Could you do X, Y, and Z for me?" That tells me, or if I'm the female that you're complimenting, I'm gonna be like, "Oh damn, he noticed something about me. Okay, well maybe he's feeling me." Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
That's
I
because
understand.
you're clueless.
Listen, I understand what you're saying in that case, but I'm not feeling nobody like that,
But
bro.
it doesn't matter, Dominic. This is what you don't understand. It's like men are just completely clueless sometimes. They don't see when a female is flirting with, just like the lady in the McDonald's drive-thru. They don't get it. They don't see when women are flirting with them because they're so damn blind.
What you telling, lady?
If that story doesn't even matter. What I'm saying is, no,
you brought it up. They gotta know now.
Forget it. What I'm saying is, you cannot compliment a woman based on her appearance and think that it's okay. That's just, no, it's a boundary cross. I can see it's different when you're like, "Oh, I like your shoes. Oh, I like your..." No, but it's not. It's not the same thing. You complimenting them on like their physical appearance, I think is a boundary crossed.
Okay.
And that's just that. Especially when you're in a relationship. Because like I said, it's not about you. It's about the female and what she thinks. I don't have a problem with... I trust you. But I don't trust what these females thinking. Like, they could be like, "Oh," like I said, they could be like, "Oh, he's complimenting me. Oh, you like my hair? I'm going to keep wearing my hair like this so you keep seeing me. Oh, you like whatever? I'm going to keep doing it because I know it's going to keep giving me the attention I want from you."
Which
it's too
would
much.
never happen because I don't really care like that. Second off, like I said, I've never complimented anyone on their hair or physical appearance. That's too deep, you know. I always go for like something on the outer, like shoes, or the exact example I gave was the New Balance thing that I was like, "Oh, I got that pair but in a different color," or a shirt or a bracelet or Like I know somebody with a dope tribal skirt. Like, oh, that's a nice tribal skirt. What is that like? That means nothing to me. It shouldn't mean anything to them either.
But you never know. Like me and your sister were telling you, you never know what anybody's intentions are.
Okay, I guess. So this law that I'm going by, that I'm working with that I'm using at work, is called is Law 43, and it's work on the hearts and the mind of others. So basically, you know, kind of like soften people's pitch and emotions and tone towards you in order to get things that you need out of them done, or to make them feel as though that you're a worthy or credible person.
So you're manipulating them.
I mean, everyone's, and that's another thing we talked about that got my sister and Roger in an argument. Everyone is manipulated in some type of way, whether it be positive or negative, every day.
But I feel like, now, I've never read the book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about the power of laws, whatever the name of the book is. I've never read it.
48 laws of power.
I feel like that's negative manipulation, though. Because you're telling somebody something that you like about them. I feel like that's being phony. Because you're only doing it to better yourself. You understand what I'm saying?
But you benefit, though.
Right, but you benefit by telling them that that's being phony. Saying like, oh, I like your shoes. Can you print this paper for me? The only reason you're telling them that you like them shoes is to get something out of it.
It's simple, but it's not that simple. It's a build-up. Okay, that's cool. Boom, boom, boom. We say a little. We have conversation every now and then. You gotta have conversations with these people. If you're working with somebody, it's best that they know you. You know them, so you know what's comfortable for them to do. What's you know your boundaries and whatnot. So that's why this law right here relates directly to me at work. I do these things so I can get things done at work the easiest way possible, so I can get the most production out of everybody else without giving the least production for me.
Yeah, but there's a way you can make small talk with a person.
Mm-hmm.
You can converse with a person. That's fine, but the compliments aren't needed. You can just be talking to a person about a common TV show or a common artist that y'all like.
Right.
But compliments aren't needed. It's not needed. And it's unnecessary. And then it becomes, like I said, a boundary cross, because then them compliments are going to start to get too wild. And then you're going to come to me and be like, babe, this girl tried to push up on me at work. And then I'm going to look at you, well, what did you say to her to make you push up on her at work?
It's going to get too wild. How would the compliments get too wild? They're coming from me. I'm not saying
it doesn't
crazy.
matter. But, okay, they can come from you, but then she can reciprocate it. And then it becomes a whole nother situation.
I see what you're saying right there. I definitely understand.
It's like from like when we first started being together in high school, I did have my own insecurities and my own issues within myself, but just the whole female friend aspect never sat right with me until now, because you're in a job where it's mainly women. You know, you're a social worker, so they don't have too many male social workers. So as time progressed and as my trust built, I had to be okay with that. But before, like when we first started dating, of course not. You're not having no female friends. What do you need female friends for? And vice versa. So
listen, let me tell you how she on some bullshit right here.
How am I on some bullshit?
I'm about to explain. So in the beginning, I did kind of have a problem with her having male friends.
And don't name drop.
Oh, who name dropping?
Okay, I'm just making sure you're not name dropping. Go ahead.
You didn't put your foot in your mouth. Hold on. Anyway, like I was saying, I never had a problem with like her. I could trust her. I can't trust other people. But now, I trust her so much that I know she's gonna make the right decisions if she's ever in a situation that renders her to, possibly do something that could affect our relationship. So I'm not jealous whatsoever now. You can go do whatever you want to do. Just know if you make a mistake or you slip, it has ramifications to it. Things that, you can't come back from. And I understand the same thing. What I'm saying is, I don't know, for whatever reason, I always knew I I guess once we evolved into this relationship that we have now, like, bro, ever since we got back together that, a couple years ago when we've been, faithfully studying, I have not had any trust issue with you whatsoever. You've been out with me a billion times. I could, like, bro, I trust you. I know I know what you're capable of doing, and I know what, others are capable of doing, but I know you.
Right, and that's fine. I'm not, you can sit here and say that you're not jealous, or you're not this, you're not that. Right. Fuck all of that. Right. Shit, I'll be the jealous type then, because you're not going out with a female friend.
You go out with a male friend, though.
No, but I don't go out with a male friend, just me and my male friend.
You would, and I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Dominic, this man is capping so fucking much on this podcast.
I trust this man. I trust this man, though. He's cool.
Dominic, but that's different. All of us went to school together, and we're always hanging out with just us three. And even if it was just me and this person, it's never even like that. And I've never gave you a reason to ever be like that. On the other hand, there is not one female first of all, I've never even met any of his female friends. That's number one. We went to school with my male friend. Number two, or I don't even know what number I'm on. There is no female friend I would ever let you out this house with by yourself.
Wow. Oh my. Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, I don't care. It's like,
you expect me to do.
Hold on, because I'm explaining to you. Like I said, number one, I've never met any of your female friends, because you don't really have female friends. You have friends that you go to class with and friends that you go to
I got
work
associates with. I don't really have.
There's not nobody that you like hang out with.
Newsflash, everybody. I don't really have a lot of friends. I don't think I have any friends, honestly.
Well, don't say you don't have friends.
Wait, listen, because I'm about to learn you something. I have associates, and I have people that I consider family. Now, associates are one thing. These are the people I talk to in passing, might have a couple conversations with, what you may consider to be a friend. A friend is way closer to me, in my mind, than an associate. Now, family is like my boy Jay, shout out Jay. That's family right there. That's somebody I would do that's my guy. I would do.
Okay, that's besides the point.
Handle business for my dog.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Okay. What I'm saying is you don't have any female family, so it's not like there's not nobody that I know of that I've ever met that you have a close relationship with. It's different. I feel like it's different if there's this constant female friend or female family member that you're constantly talking to. Y'all are close in a sense. Like it's like it's nobody. So it's different. I feel like it's different for me. My male friend, we all went to school with him. We hang out on whenever he's in town. And like I say, it's regardless, even if it was just me and him, it's nothing like that. But we're always hanging out in threes, so it's completely different. And you don't even go out like that. So this conversation doesn't even fucking matter.
No. See, this is what Tieara does. Because I don't say nothing or react, she thinks it's okay. But because she says something every time and reacts, that doesn't mean, if we're doing the same thing and I don't say anything, it's cool. But if I do it to her and she says something, all of a sudden it's an issue. But you just did the same thing to me and I didn't say anything.
So what are you talking about?
Okay. So I'm saying, like, if both of us was to say something to somebody about the other or something like that. Just an example. I probably wouldn't have a problem with this, whatever. If I say something, and then if it would be vice versa, you would have a problem with it.
I'm like, what are we talking about? Relationships with the opposite sex.
Okay, all right.
Because you're not.
I'm calling you out. You're a hypocrite.
Okay,
I said it.
How am I a hypocrite?
I just told you how.
How? What does this have to do with having a relationship with the opposite sex?
Because you have more than one male friend.
Okay.
Right. I have no problem with it. But if I was to have more than one female friend or even any at that point, you would have a problem with it.
Absolutely not.
I find that hard to believe.
I just explained this to you. Like I said, first and foremost, you don't have any female friends because that's just not the type of people you hang out with. If you go out, it's something that involves your homeboys. You're either over somebody's house or playing the game or whatever the case may be. Even from, well, I'm not going to say even from high school, but even from like when you first started college, you didn't really, there wasn't a female that you talked to on the daily because that's just like not your seeds. You don't have female friends. You don't keep female friends in your circle. Mm-hmm. So it's like I've never had the option to disagree or not.
Listen, the tough thing about like getting into a relationship is that you're right. I never really had a lot of female friends, but the point of that was because any female that I even, approached or talked to, I wanted them. Something like that.
Exactly, and that's another thing.
And that's why I don't really have I didn't have no female friends in the past. But now I've learned the boundaries because I'm in a committed relationship. I learned the boundaries of having platonic relationships.
And that's another thing. That was an issue early on in our relationship was that you did not know how to make boundaries. You always found a way to cross a line with a female friend. So that also built up that, not even jealousy or insecurity, but it built up that thing where, okay, you don't know how to have female friends. Even when I ask you to cut off certain females, you don't know how to. So now in the future, no, you can't have them. Because in the past, like I said, you don't know how to make those boundaries when we first started dating.
Right,
now,
so is that relationship in the past or is it right now?
You didn't let me finish. You haven't let me finish. Like I said, in the past, this was you. This is how you were. Now moving forward into the future, you text plenty of females that you either have class with or you work with, and I don't bat an eye because I don't care now because we're at the point where, okay, if you bring a female friend around and we meet and everything's cool, okay, everything's cool. But if I'm telling you, hey, I'm not feeling this relationship, you're cutting them off and I can trust that you cut them off. But like I said, in the past, that wasn't possible with you. So it's your fault that you don't have female friends.
Damn.
It's 1000% your fault because like I said, in the past, you never known how to act with them. That's your problem. But now that you're a social worker, and you're in a female-dominated industry, you have to be around them. I don't care.
I feel like sometimes you look at me and you see the same guy from high school.
No, but you no, that's not true. But you also have to be cautious.
I guess, bro. Like, yo, we got so many ties to each other, and I'm giving you so much of me that at this point, dog, like, what would be the point of doing anything like that?
Okay, and that's fine.
I'll be losing more of myself than
anything and that's
else.
Perfectly fine. That's why I'm telling you that I don't have an issue with you having female friends. However, it's not.
Y'all, I can't wait for the YouTube because the look I'm giving niggas right now as he said that.
Dominic.
Yeah. The fuck alright.
Dominic.
What's up?
Let's be completely honest.
We being completely honest.
No, we're not. You're not being completely honest.
Because you can, right? Not me, it's you.
I'm capping?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead, man.
You have... You know what? We're not even going to go back.
Go ahead.
No.
Talk your shit.
Dominic. It's not about me trusting you. Mm-hmm. I have full faith in you.
Thank you.
1000%. I don't think you would ever, in your right mind, ever cheat on me.
That's also a key of we have not talked about. That's a piece of it as well.
I have being
in your right mind. That's a piece of it, bro.
I know that you would never cheat on me. From we've been together almost 6 years. You would never cheat on me. But my trust
has been damaged from past mistakes.
No, hush. Let me finish.
I'm sorry. I can't wait.
If you had a female friend, it's not a means of trusting you. Regardless of your past, my issue is not with you. My issue is now with this female. Some females don't give a fuck if they're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, they don't care. They have no morals. So I wouldn't be surprised if now you're talking to this girl in school or at work and you're complimenting her, or even if you don't, even if y'all just having simple conversations. I don't trust no female. Period. If I don't know you for a long time, if we are not cool, I'm not trusting you, and I'm for damn sure not trusting you around my nigga.
No. Well, yeah.
That just is what it is. My sound is off.
Yeah.
Quick little sidebar. That's my tablet.
Okay.
And if you wouldn't be texting right now,
yo, listen,
you would know.
I'm texting in the group chat.
No, it doesn't matter
for the podcast.
That's not even my tablet. What is that making noise?
What is that making noise? Your phone.
Anyway.
Yeah, like I said.
Oh no, my tablet isn't. Fuck it. Anyway, keep going.
Yo, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I do have female friends that I wouldn't call them friends, though. They just associates, man. That's why I never bring them up or anything like that. But they just cool, good folks, man. And everybody trying to get ahead in life. And, you know, I help those who help me. I've always been a cool stand-up guy. You know, but I guess I understand what you're saying. I feel like I said, I feel like you look at me sometimes, you see that guy again. And I feel like sometimes you don't see how much I've really grown. And, like, you could look at me and, like, yo, look. And tell that I'm a different person than I was before. Sometimes I don't think you realize that.
Dominic. I know that you're not the same. Dominic, if you were the same person that you was when I first met you, we would not be together this long. So I acknowledge and I recognize that, hey, you're not the same person, but my issue is not with you. My issue is with these other women. They don't care. We live in a society or a generation where these girls don't care if y'all in a relationship, if y'all married, if y'all got kids, if you on your deathbed. They don't care. If they want you, they're going to find any type of means and manipulation to get you.
Okay, I'm understanding.
And then it's going to be that time, God forbid, it's going to be that time where we just got into an argument or something.
Yeah. I'm drunk
and
or something
you
like
know,
that,
fuck being drinking. You're mad. And that female friend comes slithering in, and then it's a whole nother situation. So, in order to not get it that far, let's cut all ties in the beginning. That's it.
First of all, me being just angry, that's not an excuse. And it used to be something I used to say, but that was just me being stupid and young. Me, not, you know, like, me being angry is no longer an excuse for me to cheat. That's stupid.
Well, there's no excuse for cheating.
There is none. That's just me not having control over my actions because I'm being immature, or me having full control over my actions and just ignoring your feelings about it.
Okay.
You feel me? So, and I don't know, dog, because some of these movies, you ever watch a movie where somebody cheated, but you be like, all right, I see why they cheated. You feel me?
No. I'm sorry, but I'm the type of person where regardless of any type of situation, cheating is wrong. Cheating is wrong. Cheating on your spouse is wrong, period.
So if niggas cheated on you,
I would not cheat back.
Okay.
That's not the type of person I am. If you went out and you cheated on me, nigga, I will fucking kill you before I cheat back. Okay. It's just, now listen, I'm a big believer in tit for tat. That's just me. You do me wrong, I'm going to do you wrong. But one thing I could not... Yo, stop throwing fucking shade, number one. But one thing I couldn't do is I couldn't cheat. I'd rather just break up than cheat. Dang. But you on the other hand, you're just going to fucking cheat and go fuck off just to hurt me 10 times worse.
Then break up.
See the type of... but that doesn't make sense. Like, that's why? Why do all of that? Because cheating... You're just out for a fucking kill. You just want to hurt somebody 1,000 times more than you hurt the person.
Need I remind you of which law is it, Tieara? I can't.
Here we go.
Which law is it? Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. Do not give your enemy the chance to retaliate or even think that they have an opportunity to live. Crush them, kill them, and move on.
That's heartless, though.
Oh, this world is heartless, and the only way you progress is if you kind of got to do what you got to do. That's
just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me and my heart. Mm-hmm. But if you cheated on me, we would just break up. Like,
Makes
what's the
sense.
point? What's the point in me going back and cheating back so I could hurt you 1,000 times more?
I
But you, on the other hand,
shit.
if I cheat on you, not only are you fucking cheating back, but you're gonna bring the bitch back to the house and fucking put her in my bed, and then I'm gonna have to kill you. So then I'm gonna go to jail because you did something stupid.
But you cheated, so it's your fault.
But you didn't have to cheat back. We could have just broke up and let it. It's like you always gotta be
one up. I understand.
But in your place, it's fucking 10 times up or 1,000,000 times up. You just you're
but
ruthless.
You do that though. You do that too though. Whether you know it or not, you always gotta one up somebody, and then when you can't one up no more, like if the up has already been won, when you can't go no more, you get upset and
I would like to see
your whole temper tantrum thing.
You know what? We're not even going to get into this. Because you just shut up, okay?
It's the second straight week we arguing or talking about arguing.
We just
say, on the pod.
Listen, y'all.
This is the life we live.
These podcasts is a therapy because I'm learning a lot about you.
I'm learning a lot about you. A lot that I didn't know. A lot that I didn't know.
Yo, this man is full of shit. He's forever camping.
Full of shit,
because let me compliment a Nick now. You know what? I don't even have a job right now. But let me compliment a nigga let me compliment a nigga at work.
Oh, a light skin, sex and flex
nigga. Fuck no, that's
even
not
though
my
none
type.
of those things, that's your type.
Why do you keep saying that's my type?
Because it is.
It's not my type.
It is.
It's not my type.
Who's your favorite rapper?
That has nothing to do with
Who's your two favorite rappers?
Dominic, that has nothing to do with anything.
Drake and J. Cole.
Nothing to do with anything.
You attracted to both of those men, right?
Attracted to their music, yes.
What?
Attracted to their music,
Fuck
yes.
out of here, man. You told
this
me
nigga is fucking capping, yo. I'm telling y'all, he's capping. Anyway, let me compliment a nigga at work. Let you, and I say, oh, I was doing it because I needed a fucking patient's blood drawn. You be fucking mad. Even though I'm only complimenting him so I can get something done for me. It's the same thing. But you won't like it.
I wouldn't trip.
This nigga say he won't trip. That's a fucking lie.
No.
And you for damn sure know it.
Yeah.
You know that's a lie. Yo, let this man keep fucking. Listen, let's just end this by saying I don't have a problem with you having female friends.
You do.
I don't care. There's going to be. We don't live in a one gender type of world. I wouldn't mind. I don't care. But all I'm gonna say is, let some female try if they want to, and it's gonna be an issue.
Okay.
Period.
So, work husband, work wife. Is that appropriate?
What the hell is a work husband and a work wife?
Okay, so I guess that's a no. Is that appropriate?
I don't even. First of all, I'm not even a wife. So why would you have a work wife?
Okay, buddy.
Buddy. But did you make me a wife yet?
Stop.
But did you make me a wife?
Stop with the TikTok,
yo. Hell no. Are you crazy? What type of question is that?
It's not for me. This is something that people talk about on the daily, yo.
I don't even know. Okay, let me Google what a work wife is.
Oh, a work wife or work husband. I'm gonna let you find out first, and then we're gonna let you explain it. So we're gonna do a quick intermission music.
No, fuck all that shit. It say work spouse is a phase, mostly in American English, referring to a coworker, usually of the opposite sex, with whom one shares a special relationship, having bonds similar to those of a marriage. What's the point of having a work wife or work husband?
I don't know. It's something I see on the internet. And set it up. They help you with doing stuff around the office. Pretty much what it is. I seen
Get the fuck, Dominic. Let me fucking find out.
I had a
you
work
had
wife?
You had a bitch as a work wife, and I'm not even a fucking wife. Not only am I fucking killing you, I'm gonna kill both of y'all and blow the fucking workplace up. Are you crazy? You're fucking capping, bro.
Listen.
You're fucking capping.
Yo, why you grab my phone? Yo, that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yo.
Somebody
text us. Fuck is you talking about?
Us? They text me. Fuck.
Get the fuck out of here.
Anyway, yo, that's the thing, bro. Like,
what would
people
you
be talking about.
What about if I had a work husband?
I mean, He ain't get no cheekies. He doing right around the office. Shit, tell that nigga do right for me. File some my fucking papers. Fuck, nigga.
Oh, for real. So I can have a work husband.
Hey, go ahead.
You are fucking, yo. This man is playing so fucking much.
Comes with ramifications, of course, but go ahead.
What type of ramifications?
Death.
Okay then. So this nigga is fucking. I knew you were capping, cause I don't even play that. Like,
well, you got friends around the office, bro. But you know how far
it's different, exactly. And that's okay. So you're understanding my point.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna cross. Even when when we worked at when I worked at not my last job, but like my first job, there was guys around the fucking. I work with men, of course, but. It was never. That's nasty. I just could never see myself ever cheating. First of all, I'd be dumb as shit to cheat. I'll be fucking stupid to cheat.
But thank you.
I was about to say, you better say that shit back, because I'm a fucking gem. You hear me?
All right, you are. I never said you wasn't, baby. That's why I said.
So but anyway, I could never, and I would never. So if you cheating on somebody, that's nasty.
Okay. All right, I guess I'm not gonna throw no stones from a glass house that I once lived in. You feel me?
Wild.
So.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm not gonna judge anybody for cheating. This is my best advice for people that feel like they are in danger of cheating or have cheated. Look, fam, if the female is worth it, get your shit together and be a man. If you feel like you want to have fun at the moment, you want to drag, you don't need to be in a relationship. But if you're gonna be in a relationship, be honest. Like,
that's
it's
good.
In 2020, my nigga, like, if you want to do this old relationship shit, it's you,
There's people out here that's going to do it.
They do it, of course. You got to find that one for real. Like, it's up to you, yo. Like I said, it's plenty of people out here doing the things that you want to do and you just don't know it. So go hit a Google search, find an app,
if you're in a relationship
and do your thing,
and the person isn't giving you something, and y'all've worked through it and worked on it, and they're still exactly, y'all. Every relationship could be solved if you just communicate and be honest with your spouse.
Real rap.
Like if you're not being satisfied in whichever type of way, not even sexually, but if you're not being satisfied, as long as you communicate this and you're being honest, if it's something that's not possible, move on. Yeah, because it's somebody out there for everybody.
It is, and it's somebody out here that do the things that she like, and then y'all can bounce off each other, vice versa. It's always gonna be some compromise in a relationship, but fuck all of that. Keep it a buck. Everybody got real deal breakers, and this is the truth. Everybody got deal breakers, and if you're not comfortable not having that thing that they don't have for you, move on, because you're never gonna be happy, dog. Had a friend. Not gonna mention no names. I had a friend that him and his girlfriend were having sex regularly, but she wasn't
Yo, who business
giving no neck. She wasn't giving no neck, no turkey neck. So
oh my god.
He did it one time for the one time to see if she was gonna reciprocate. She took that. They said, all right, well, you know what to do. And long story short, they had a conversation. She wasn't comfortable with it. Mans wasn't comfortable with it, but he liked her, so he wanted to stay with her. Cheated on her, and rest is history.
The rest is history.
The rest is history, bro. Like, if it's something, everybody got deal breakers, yo. Please be mindful of your deal breakers. That's just like in social work. They tell us to be mindful of our biases and some things that we prejudice towards, so we know what population we should work with. The best service the population of the client. Same thing. Know who you want to be with. Know what you want from the person that you want to be with, or you're going to end up being with somebody you don't want to be, and you're going to end up hurting somebody's feelings, or you're going to end up hurting yourself.
Babe, speaking gems every fucking episode, y'all.
This is what I do.
Every episode, he coming through with some damn gems.
They just got to stick around for a little bit. Let it get there. You
feel
me?
Anyway, moving on and closing this chapter. I'm about to get me a work husband.
A work husband? Whoever this work husband may be, just know there's a warrant out. Damn. Not for your arrest, but for your death.
A warrant for his death?
Yours too.
You got a hit out on this already?
I'm going to get him first. And then you can come in the house. I'm going to be sitting in there in a tux with his finger in my hand with the ring on it, and I'm gonna give it to you.
Till
By the time you look up, death.
Till death do us part.
Mm-hmm.
This man is
Plot
fucking
twist.
crazy.
My work wife come up from behind her.
Wow. So you already got this shit out.
Yeah, see? You ain't know I write movies too. I know what you're talking about. Tyler Perry shit. You feel me?
Out of here.
That's what I do.
Get the fuck out of here.
You know I direct shit like Spike Lee. You feel me?
Well, is that gonna close the chapter of this work husband, work wife, female, male relationships type shit?
Podcast? You forgot a podcast. If y'all can see my face, I'm doing the thing the white girl did on, what was that, TikTok? Okay, moving on.
Kombucha girl?
Yeah, the kombucha girl. Whenever people don't get my references, I'm personally hurt. And I feel attacked whenever people don't get my references.
Yo, I 9 times out of 10 always get your references.
True. You and shout out Roger. Roger always gets my references. Roger, my brother, they get every reference I have.
In-law.
Roger is my brother.
In-law.
No brother-in-law. Listen, another thing. Family. That's broskies in them. I don't believe that in-law shit unless I don't fuck with you. You broskies.
In-law.
Fuck out of here. Roger, first of all, I said Roger and my brother. So I was talking about Q as well. With Roger and Q. Yeah, they get all my references. I mean, that's because they're my dogs.
You done?
I'm done. I am done. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode of the Made in the 90s podcast.
Y'all be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All of our usernames will be put in the episode details. And make sure that y'all keep an eye out for our YouTube channel. It's coming soon. But y'all can always keep up to date on our social platforms. Stream the podcast every Monday on Anchor, Google, and Apple. We trying to get our streams up, y'all. But have a happy Monday and a happy Easter.
Yep, and as always, it's been your 2 favorite hosts with the most. Peace.
Bye, y'all.